Chapter 3, Mishnah 4. A person is disqualified to judge or testify about a close relative. The Mishnah lists relatives that are included in this restriction. These are the relatives that a person cannot judge or testify about: his father, his brother, his father's brother, his mother's brother, the husband of his sister, the husband of his father's sister, the husband of his mother's sister, the husband of his mother, who is not his natural father, his father-in-law and his brother-in-law, i.e. the husband of his wife's sister, they, i.e. the people listed above, their sons and their sons-in-law, are all included in the restriction. His stepson, i.e. the son of his wife, alone is included, but not his stepson's son or son-in-law. Before citing the end of this statement, the Mishnah interrupts it to teach that Tanaim of an earlier generation disagreed. Rabbi Yossi said this Mishnah, i.e. the previous statement, follows the view of Rabbi Akiva, but an earlier Mishnah taught only relatives such as his uncle, i.e. the blood brother of his father or mother, and his uncle's son are included in the restriction. According to this earlier ruling, the restriction applies only to blood relatives, and not to those who are related merely through marriage. The Mishnah now cites the end of the first Tana statement. But only one who is fit to inherit a person after his death is disqualified from judging or testifying about him. Those who will not inherit him can judge or testify about him. The Mishnah cites another law about the disqualification of relatives. And if anyone was a relative at the time of the event, he is disqualified from testifying about the event. However, if someone was a relative through marriage, and before the event took place he stopped being a relative, e.g. because his wife died, he is eligible to testify about the event. For example, if a certain man was involved in an event, and the event was witnessed by his daughter's husband, then if the daughter had died before the event took place, her husband can testify about it because he was no longer related to her father at that time. Rabbi Huda says, even though his daughter died before the event took place, if her husband has children from her, he is still his father-in-law's relative, and is therefore disqualified from testifying about the event.